A quick new idea daily from the world's greatest tech talks. I'm your host, Tosa Leone, and this is Tech Shocks. Are you aware that within milliseconds of speaking, our voice can influence how people perceive us? Dr. Wendy Lapon has been a voice pathologist for decades, and today she shares the five elements that will make all of our voices come up stronger and more confident. As a voice pathologist for the last 20 years, my job has been to look at what elements go into the most elite voices that get them hired in the professional arena, and how do we maximize those elements. It goes far beyond the words we say, right? So there's that old adage, it's not just what you say but how you say it. And there are lots of coaches that talk about intonation and things like that. But the reality is the combination of certain elements that go into creating your voice brand. So let's take a look at these five elements. The first thing is intensity of voice. There's a comfort level for intensity. If I take a simple sentence, I need you to get this done today. And the only element that I change is intensity. I need you to get this done today. All of a sudden, you all take a little step back because I'm all of a sudden perceived as being aggressive, assertive, or potentially, if I was at a sporting event, enthusiastic. If we take that same sentence and all I do is change intensity, I need you to get this done today. I'm potentially being perceived as shy or uncertain of what I'm talking about. The second element that goes into voice brand is inflection or intonation. In music, we very rarely hear a piece that is on one note all the way through from the beginning or the end. That'd be pretty boring, right? So, the international patterns of speech are what make it interesting. In the two extremes, we have a highly sing-songy grade, where it sounds like you're talking to a 2-year-old all the time. And you're perceived as being unintelligent in what you're saying, or we have the complete opposite, where someone totally doesn't change your temper or their inflection at all. I need you to get this done today. They're bored and they're uninterested in what they're saying, or they're not connected to it. The third element that goes into your brand is great. This is how fast or how slow you talk. So if we have a super fast talker, I needed you to get this done today. All of a sudden, you feel super rushed, you slightly agitated in what they're having to say, right? Similarly, if we slow down that rate of speech, I need you to get this done today. I'm perceived as condescending because I'm talking down to you because I'm talking so slowly. Just like in music, it's the give and take up space of what we do that makes it interesting. The fourth element is frequency. Frequency is measured in hertz, and we know that there are normative data for men, women, and children here in the United States and abroad of what the average fundamental frequency should be for us to like the voice. So, frequency becomes important. The fifth parameter that is interesting in our voice brand is quality, and quality can range from clarity of voice to hoarseness of voice or a rough, raspy voice. So, those five elements are ultimately what constitute your voice brand. Our voices are made up of cartilages and ligaments and muscle. We can train those individual elements of voice brand using the exercise physiology principles and motor learning principles to maximize what you have, because your voice defines you and your voice can empower you. The Tech Talk you just listened to was recorded at the tech events at University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio. On-test events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in tech's mission of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at Tech Cincinnati. Want to listen to the full talk? Find Wendy's talk and more at tech.com. Tech Shocks. Amatosa Leone. Thanks for listening and see you next time.